All right, let's go to the next topic. Are you ready, Boop?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so the topic is anime should be banned. Bum bum. Do you want heads or tails to be in favor of it? I'm gonna flip the coin.
Flip a coin for heads or tails. If it's heads, I'll be tails.
Do you want heads or tails?
Yeah. Flip a coin.
Pick heads or tails, fatty.
All right. I'll pick tails.
Thank you. Okay, he picks tails. Here we go. I pick heads, I guess. I'm gonna flip the coin. If it lands on heads. Wait, you said tails, right?
I can't remember.
Okay, he gets tails. If it lands on tails, you're in favor of anime should be banned. If it lands on heads, I'm in favor of anime should be banned. Here we go. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Mm-hmm. That's an ins. Oh.
Dang it.
Nice.
So who's for, who's against?
Looks like I'm in favor of anime should be banned. All right. Okay. All right. So Boop, you are against that. Do you want to instead? So if I'm taking the position anime should be banned, do you just want to take a counter position, or should we make it more interesting? I'll give you the opportunity to take the counter position as well, where anime should be made the only media anyone's allowed to consume. So you have an option of picking. Do you want to take that extreme position?
No, I'm just
or do you just want to take the counter? Yeah, do you want to take the counter position instead of an also extreme counter position?
No, I'll just oppose you. That seems easy enough.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you can just oppose me. Dang it. Okay. Do you want to start with opening arguments, or should I?
I'll make it hard on you. You can.
All right, I'll start. Anime should be banned, okay? I think this is clear. Have you seen the weird anime pictures on the internet? You can't help but be browsing Twitter or browsing something, and then boom, you get some freaky anime picture right in your face. It freaks you out. That's from anime, okay? Anime is violent, okay? People who watch anime cause violence, okay, and become violent people. Anime promotes crazy behaviors. You have tons of violence in anime. You have tons of people doing crazy, weird stuff. And then you have even people making inappropriate content in an anime form. And let's just be real. When people see anime, they see animation and they see cartoons and they think for kids, right? They think people oftentimes assume that cartoons are for children. Do you really want people sitting their child down in front of an anime full of inappropriate content because they're like, oh, it's animated, it's cartoons. Here we go. Go ahead, child, watch this cartoon. Oh no, turns out it's some anime full of violent, awful content, and it's gonna put people in a situation where they're watching things, kids watching things they shouldn't. Anime is clearly bad. Anime is awful. We need to do something about anime, and banning it is the only possible option. We have to ban it. Okay, I'm not even going to say it, but there's a type of anime that's super inappropriate. It's basically 100% adult content, and it is not good. We don't need that being exposed to children or anyone for that matter, okay? And then you've got people taking elements of anime into the real world. Have you heard of body pillows? People taking anime characters as pillow sheets and putting them on a big pillow and hugging it and walking around with it. That's really weird. Why are we allowing people to do this? If people are going to do this, it just shows that society is crumbling. We need to do something, and that means ban anime.
Easy to talk from personal experience right there. Body pillows.
Go ahead, Boop.
All right, first thing I gotta say is I don't know why you would think that a show such as Naruto would be adult only content, but yeah, let's get into it. So I think honestly that I don't know, anime kind of helps people cope with things, like you were saying with video games. It helps people manage. What were you saying?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right, I'm stealing your topics. So it helps people cope with things. Myself, I'm an anime watcher. Sometimes, I don't know, if I'm feeling down or I'm... Cope with what?
Just keep going. He laughs.
Did you just...
Okay, I'm going. So if you wanted to cope with stuff like depression or you're lonely, quite a lot of people will turn to anime. This is something that's been around for a very long time. It's been around since I was born, even. I'm 20 at the moment, I think. Maybe. And I don't know, man. It's...
Wait, you don't know
it's something
how
that
old
a lot
you
of people
are?
can relate to. Sorry?
Did you just say...
I don't know how old I am?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on stream, man. I can't have people knowing my actual age.
Oh, okay.
Continue. Come on, it's opening arguments.
So I think it's almost like an escapism for people from reality. It helps people obviously manage to bond with other people. So in real life, I probably have work colleagues that I talk to that maybe they watch anime as well. It's an easy thing to sort of start a conversation over. It's also something where people can sort of live out their fantasies. So for example, there are things like I don't know, we're moving into a video game world. I've been transported to this other world where magic exists. Like, if someone really wants to live out their fantasy, then it's something that can help them do that. It also helps people to learn things. So, for example, I started learning parts of Japanese. I know you have too, Bad. Just from watching anime. And like looking at the subtitles, I can tell various words like "watashi wa" is "I am," or is that? I genuinely can't even remember. I'm not putting my point across very well. It also exposes people to different cultures. So, for example, in Naruto, there's quite a lot about the Japanese culture in there. I don't actually watch the show myself, but I know a lot of people have, and they know a lot about Japan because of this. Another big thing about anime is, honestly, it creates the most jobs that I can think of any industry. Like, it's got such a massive spread over the world that I think there are so many animators, so many product design people that make stuff for anime, so many people that do marketing. I don't know, it's just such a massive industry that people profit from, makes jobs, all of this.
Don't mind me,
it encourages
my mic just fell
creativity.
off.
You've got artists. Oh.
Continue.
It encourages creativity. You've got artists, they're going to be doing stuff like drawing anime artwork. You've got people actually animating the thing themselves. You've got voice actors and things as well. But honestly, the biggest part about it is the creativity behind it, like clever writing styles that people have, the plot points. It's always fun to lose yourself in anime again.
Okay. Are those your opening arguments?
That's my opening arguments.
All right. Well, let me just let's jump right into the next part of the show.
Yeah, please don't launch a sound because my mic is on the floor right now.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go, guys. So you mentioned that people can live out their fantasies by watching anime. Is that really a good thing? Okay. Have you seen some of the weird fantasies people have? Really want people living those out through anime? You really want those things being reciprocated through an animated medium where children could potentially be exposed to? And then you brought up how it's something relatable. Guess what? You can get all of that through regular television or cartoons without tapping into the freaky world of anime. Okay? Anime is basically people who like cartoons, but they're weird and they want to watch anime. Okay? Only weird people like anime. Okay? Only people who have some weird things that they're like, oh my goodness, anime, ma. Like that. I'm just saying. Okay? That's anime. Is not good. It's not a good thing. You also brought up language. Feel free to jump in. I'm just going after.
That's fine. Okay, can I go back to your previous point then?
You brought up language.
No, I'm going back to your previous point about real life
learn
people.
Japanese, get Duolingo, you muffin. Okay? You don't need to watch anime all the time. Go, oh, look at me, I'm going to learn Japanese. No, just get Duolingo. Okay?
Okay, I want to go back to your previous point on the fact that you can, instead of watching anime, go and watch something like reality TV. Now, these are real people. These are people that do things other than these shows. Things they can do can be a bad influence on other people. So, for example, you've got all these child actresses grow up and do things that probably you shouldn't end up doing.
Okay,
they're not going to be a good influence.
If you don't like real life actors, watch cartoons then.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't have to watch anime. Boom. Also, guess what? You brought up culture. How is that? Like, how is learning a culture from anime the equivalent of actually experiencing the culture? If you want to learn Japanese culture, you have to actually go and visit, okay? I've talked to a bunch of people who are big anime fans, went to visit Japan, and were let down because guess what? Not exactly like it's portrayed in anime, okay?
Okay, but you're telling
people
me
don't walk around.
You're telling me that
obsessed with
every
anime.
single person has enough money to go to Japan and experience that?
I'm saying that
The
if your
daily
goal is
average working person does not earn enough to go and do that.
And guess what? If your goal, it's not impossible for people to save up money if that's something they really want to do and go visit. If you want to actually learn and experience a culture, you got to go there and experience it. You can't just sit at home watching anime and think, oh, I totally understand the Japanese culture. Also, you didn't address my body pillow thing. Do you actually think that's a good thing? People walking around carrying body pillows, saying that their body pillow is their boyfriend / girlfriend. Is that a good thing?
I mean, if you think to yourself that somebody having a comforting tool is a bad thing so that they can't cope with situations that they've gone into,
I have no problem with people.
It's a bad thing.
No, I have no problem with people having a comforting tool. Is what some people do to these comforting tools that I am not a fan of. Okay, and also you brought up animators. Okay, Guess what? Cartoons. They can go and work on cartoons. If we ban anime, their jobs won't disappear. They'll just start making cartoons instead.
Okay,
Boom.
you're telling me that the market for cartoons is so big that everyone who's currently watching anime is just going to merge into that? Is that what you're saying?
Saying they could. There you go. They're going to have animating skills and they will need a job. It's just no more animating. They can work on cartoons.
I don't think that would quite work because the animation styles are very different, man.
Okay, well, they can... look, there are certain things that people characterize as anime. They can just not apply those tropes to the stuff that they're working on. And ta-da, you get a cartoon. There you go.
Okay, let me put it this way, Ben. You currently run a YouTube channel, correct? And your content is based in one direction. If somebody told you to go in a complete
I don't listen to the band One Direction.
Oh my god. Okay, if somebody told you in a complete opposite way with your content, and they said you can never do your style of content again, would you be fine with that?
If my content was causing people to walk around with body pillows and being all weird, then
you're saying
maybe,
it doesn't?
No, I hope nobody has a body pillow of me. But the point I'm getting at,
I have a body pillow. A fin.
Okay? No.
Oh yeah, a fin.
Somebody walking around. Okay. Again, no problem with people appreciating cultures, but the problem is the culture behind anime has a lot of weird stuff you don't see with cartoons and you don't see with real life shows. Okay. And if you browse the internet for like 10 seconds, okay, you will come across weird anime pictures, okay, that will blow your mind and you'll be like, oh my goodness, why would anyone make this? Or what? And then you find out that was actually produced in a professional anime creation studio. It wasn't just some fan art. And you're like, what? I'm telling you, that is the type of stuff, because people often mistake anime for kids things and for kids, then you can put people in a situation where they expose their kids to that content, and there's no bueno.
Okay, but if you take out all anime ever, how are people going to learn Japanese in an easy way so that they can get the Japanese symbol for beginner?
Oh my goodness. Duolingo, okay? People already use it to learn Japanese, and you could too if you really wanted to. Do you use Duolingo?
I actually do.
There you go. Do you use it for Japanese?
I actually do.
Boom! Point proven.
Maybe so, but think of this. Is Duolingo fun? Maybe for the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, and so
is anime
guess what?
fun? Yes, for my whole life.
So we should just accept the language benefits of anime, and just for that reason, we ignore all of the downsides of it.
Okay, list me the downsides right now.
I listed like 50 of them.
Every single downside.
I only need to name one. anime body pillow.
You can't say that's a downside.
Yes, I can.
Okay, think of the people's jobs that are making those body pillows, bed. What are you doing to them?
Think about those poor people in the factories sewing together in some sweatshop somewhere. They are sewing together an anime body pillow. Having to look at those things, those images, day after day. The pain they must feel knowing what those pillows
the
are
thin
going
body
through.
pillow looks good.
Look, are there body pillows for regular cartoons? Yes, and things like that. Those are fine, but it's only in anime that you see the really weird body pillows where things go to dialed up to 11 in the weird factor, and I feel sorry for those people making those pillows. Okay, I feel sorry for them. All right, and you should too, Boop. You should support me in the ban on anime. Anime should be banned. End of story. Or do you want factory workers to keep being exposed to that awful, awful content?
I mean, if factory workers need the money and there is nowhere else for them to go, what do you want to do with them? Would you want to throw them on the streets, bed?
We can have them.
You're making people homeless, bed?
No, we can have them make body pillows for other things that are not awful, awful, horrible anime. Okay, look, anime is everybody who watches anime. Okay, it's been shown that people who like anime tend to be more violent. They tend to be more aggressive. They tend to not interact well with others. And the point is, we need to take people's eyeballs off of anime, put them in the real world, have them get exposed to other people, and go out and do stuff. Okay, don't spend all your time watching anime. People spend literally days watching anime at a time. Like they'll just sit and watch anime after anime after anime. That's not good for people's growth. Okay, we need people to go out, go to clubs, get nice cars, and get girlfriends and buy houses. That's what we need people to do. Okay.
Ben, answer me this one question: what got you through your 20s?
What do you mean? What are you asking me?
20s?
Are you asking me what? Look, guess what? There were a lot of shows I watched that were not anime. Okay, and there you go.
All right, name your favorite shows that you have watched that are not anime.
Okay, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was pretty good. Better Call Saul. Game of Thrones is a pretty good one, though a little inappropriate.
Now name your favorite animes.
Favorite animes. Okay, look, the point is, I don't have any favorite animes. Animes are awful and bad and should be banned. And everybody who likes anime should be sent to an island with all the other anime muffins so they can all walk around holding their body pillows all the time.
Do you have a body pillow?
And you do not have a body pillow.
Well, I'm going to end my argument off by saying my favorite anime is Cory in the House.
It's what?
It's Cory in the House.
Oh my goodness. That's not even an anime.
It's not?
Okay, you know what? We will be right back, and then we're going to give closing arguments when we come back. You're watching Only Hit US. This is oh my goodness. What episode is this, A60, by the way?
This episode is episode 15, and the previous one with Skeppy was episode 14, and that wasn't even meant to.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
The game one with Skeppy was 14?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
No, that's completely serious.
God.
Oh my goodness. This is awful.
Brilliant.
We will be right back.
Right after Panic at the Disco with High Hopes right now on Each West.
I love that song.
The weirdest talk show all around the world.
Persons are a lot more complicated to make and manufacture than a t-shirt.
We've broken a lot of rules.
On Only Each West.
All right, everybody, and we're back, and it is time for closing arguments. Boop, do you want to go first or second?
I can go first.
All right, go ahead, Boop. Closing arguments on why you do not think that anime should be banned or why you're against my position. Go.
Okay, I'm going to make it short and sweet. I'm going to go over the points that I've already said. So it helps people cope with a lot of things in their life. It gives people escapism for things that they're struggling with. It's a place for people to live out their fantasies. People like awkward teens, it can help them bond over certain things. It can help you learn things like Japanese, Chinese, depending on what you watch. It exposes people to different cultures. Japanese culture is amazing. If you want to learn about it, go watch some anime. It creates big industry jobs for creators and makers of different things. It encourages different types of creativity like fan drawings, anime art styles, all things like that. And it's just amazing for the storyline. That's about
Is that it?
That's everything.
All right. I'm going to close out with my closing arguments. Okay, guys.
Your
I'm not
closing
arguing.
arguments?
Thing. Here we go.
Right.
Okay. Remember, guys, anime is not necessarily purely bad. Are there benefits to anime? Yes, just like there's benefits to everything. But in general, anime has a lot of problems with it, okay? You have a lot of people who watch anime, get really obsessed with it. They think that's actual Japanese culture, and they get really creepy over it, and they start offending a lot of Japanese people. That's not a good thing if the people who are making the content that you're watching are getting disturbed by some of the behaviors that a lot of the hardcore anime fans are doing. You also have a lot of people are taking animation and they're making it overly inappropriate. Is that really what we want? Unrealistic body standards being depicted in anime? Have you seen a lot of the animes? Okay, they design the characters to have unrealistic body proportions in order to facilitate the male gaze. Is that really a good thing that we want to perpetuate, these unrealistic body standards, so that people, when they are interacting in real life, they expect to see what they see in anime reflected in the real world? That's not a good thing, okay? You also have characters being objectified. Again, we are perpetuating bad things with anime, things that we should not. If characters are objectifying other characters, how is that a good thing? How is that something that we want to be reflected in the day-to-day life of people? Okay, that's not good. If everybody's just like, oh, look at that character, how attractive, blah, blah, blah they are, is that really what we should be weighing a person's worth on? How attractive they are? Should we be teaching that to people and teaching that to children? I don't think so. You also have crazily inappropriate and disturbing storylines that people use to depict in the anime medium. And I won't go into the details. I'm sure you guys can think of it. Is that something that we should have? Okay, people use animation as a way to show off storylines that they wouldn't otherwise show off because they couldn't get away with that if they had real actors. Not something that we should be doing. And anime facilitates that. We need to end that. Also, addictive consumption. Anime particularly is designed to be addictive, and that is not something we should be fostering. We already have a lot of problems with the addiction in our society. Having people walk around consuming anime media, consuming anime content, buying merch, buying body pills, doing all this stuff, that's not good. People should not be addicted to anything, let alone anime. Also, my last and final point on this is anime can hurt you in the real world, okay? There are a lot of people who think that Naruto running will actually make them run fast. It doesn't. They run out in the street, get hit by a car, and die. Is that something we want? Do we want people running into the street because they're Naruto running and die? I don't think we do. I think that's a bad thing. Anyway, I rest my case. Anime is bad. Anime should be banned. I close my arguments there. Closing statement, the Boop, since you went first.
What do you mean close your arguments? Those are my arguments.
Huh?
I just sent you those on Discord, on TeamSpeak, and you've stolen those.
Oh wow, you did. You sent me arguments. Interesting, neat.
And they happen to be
Boop.
the exact ones.
Anyway, guys, here we go. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna post a poll. Are you guys ready?
You just completely...
Here we go. Everybody,
Exposed.
Go to Twitter. Okay, go to Twitter. You sent me bullet points. I embellished. I didn't even use all of your arguments.
Okay, my last argument was will I get a Naruto run into the streets and
That was the only one I used.
Amazing.
Okay, that was too good. See, Hoop is over here making my case for me. Okay, he's making my case. Okay. Anyway, here we go, guys. I'm gonna post a poll. Who do you think defended their point, their position the best, regardless of where they got their arguments from? Again, if Boop wants to help me make my arguments on why anime should be banned, how am I going to turn down on that? Okay. And if I want to help the Boop, I can, but I'm not going to because anime should be banned. Closing statement, Boop. Go ahead.
Closing statement. Japanese symbol for beginner.
Okay. Ban him from the TeamSpeak. I'm going to post the poll. Everybody go vote. Go on, you muffins. I just posted it. Who won the anime debate? Me or the Boop? Remember to vote for who you think defended their topic the most, who you agree with the most, at Saints of Games on Twitter. Okay. So while you guys go and vote, we'll just go ahead and chat for a little bit. That was an interesting topic, Boop, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. Thank you for a bunch of those arguments, by the way. Just for the record, by the way, guys, there's nothing wrong with me using Boop's arguments. Sometimes when we pause or play the commercials, we workshop a little thing and we discuss the thing. It's okay to help somebody out with arguments. It's okay to share that. So that's nothing wrong with that. And I didn't use his like verbatim.
Oh, yeah.
I added my own points to each one.
I do want to give a quick shout out to Intrepid Bookworm, who did help me a lot with my arguments.
Intrepid helped both of us because those were actually Intrepid's arguments, not the Boop. So, no, is that proven that Naruto running actually makes you go faster? It does not. That is not true. In fact, at all. It's the opposite. You run slower. Humans can't run fast enough to take advantage of Naruto running. Anyway, for anyone who is, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyone who is curious or just popped in and is really curious about what's going on, I'll just restate this, guys. We're just having a fun debate. Nothing said here is the person's actual opinion. I actually really love anime. I think anime is awesome. But I unfortunately, through the luck of the draw, I had to defend the position that anime should be banned. And Boop, who also likes anime, got to defend that anime is great and shouldn't be banned. So anyway, it's literally just keep in mind, if we said anything, I have nothing against people getting body pillows or anything like that.
Do you have a body pillow? That's what I want to know.
No, I do not have a body pillow. The point is, I have no problem with people getting body pillows or whatnot. Literally, again, everything I said during the debate is just for the debate. It's not actually my position. Same with Boop, though they might actually be Boop's positions. But that's the whole fun of it, is you don't know whether or not we actually hold a particular position. That's the fun of it. It's just a lot of fun. So
you have a body pillow, and we'll be right back right after Alexander Stan with Mr. Saxobit on HOS.
The weirdest talk show all around the world.
This looks fun.
horses are a lot more complicated to make and manufacture than a t-shirt.
We've broken a lot of rules.
On Only HOS.
All right, everybody, we're back. Let's check the poll. And yay! It looks like bad one. But Boop is really close. I had 35%. Boop had 28% out of 369 votes. Tie 7%. Didn't tune in 30%. Very nice, everybody. Oh my goodness. That was a fun debate, Boop. You did really good. I thought you were going to win just because I know we have a lot of anime fans who are watching, and I knew a lot of them were not happy with what I was saying about anime. But thankfully, I don't know. I think you did a really good job defending it, to be honest. I guess, I don't know, maybe I did an okay job at the end using a lot of your helpful points. So thank you for those. You were a method of your own destruction, Boop. You gave me the arguments to defeat you. How does it feel?
It feels kind of good.
Feels kind of good. So basically, in a way, you did win, Boop.
In a way, yeah. I won arguing against myself.
Yeah. But both Boop and I feel comfortable to say this, are in general, we're fans of anime. I generally would say I like anime too. So don't take this in a way like, guys, remember, this show is just for fun. We just have fun. We're not, any arguments or things we say on the show are not actually, our real positions necessarily. We're just saying it's a fun debate show. That's how the weirdest debate show in the world works is we take a topic that's kind of silly that no one would actually ever be in favor of, and then we have a serious or semi-serious debate, or in Skeppy's case, a not serious debate at all, where he just talks about people and video games, killing people all the time. Anyway, point is, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make BBH body pillows. No. Oh my goodness, there will be
And
no
we're starting at bbhshop.com. No, I'm kidding. That's not a website.
No, there will be no Bad Boy Halo body pillows ever. But anyway, I like anime. Boop likes anime. Again, if you like anime and you got offended by anything I said about anime or people who watch anime, again, it's just those aren't necessarily my real positions. I just had to defend it, and when you defend it, you can pretty much say whatever you want. Anything that you think will help your argument and make your case, you can pretty much say it all. So those are the rules of the show. BBH body pillow. No, stop saying that. We will not have a BBH body pillow. Stop it. No BBH body pillow. You can have a Skeppy body pillow. I'm sure somebody's made one at some point. You know what? I bet there's custom body pillow websites.
Yeah,
probably
it exists.
Order a Skeppy body pillow if you really wanted to.
You know, Skeppy has a custom Finn. You know Finn?
Yeah.
He has a body pillow of Finn. Because Finn sent him one. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is... Alright. I didn't know that. On that note, we are going to end the show.
That's what we were joking about the whole thing.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Finn from like Phineas or what? No, what's the Adventure Time? Is that the character's name, Finn?
Okay, bye. Cindy,
that's what I thought you were talking about.
No, definitely not.
Can you post my social?
Not Phineas and Ferb, but like Finn. Isn't Twitch? That the Finn from Adventure Time? That's the character, right? Finn. Yeah, that is. That's who I thought you were talking about. I was thinking.
You know, it would be really weird.
Time, Finn. That would be weird. That's what I thought you were talking about when you said Finn body pillow.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, thank you for chilling here. Make sure to check out my YouTube channel, Bad Boy Halo, Twitter @Saints of Games. Check out Boop's Twitch. A6D posted it in the chat. We will be back here on Tuesday for another.
If you remember it,
show. I hope to see you muffins there. Hey, you just gotta remind me in a reasonable amount of time. Okay.
I did it 20 minutes before.
Oh yeah, I was getting coffee, you fatty. Hour before notice. Okay.
Yeah, like he said last time to dream 1 minute before the show started.
Okay.
Right?
But we're not getting a Bad Boy Halo body pillow. Thank you guys for coming to the podcast. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Cindy is coming up in a bit. Stay tuned for funny news and funny facts, good music, and even if you don't do it usually, put the radio in the background from the website, Twitch, or whatever you want. Just give it a try. Now, here is Bruno Mars with When I Was Your Man. Thanks for listening.
Body pillow.